Hey, how's it going? My name is Hazeeq and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Solana. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, with that being said, let's get straight into the charts. So we are on the daily chart right now, and you can see that we have had this high over here. We broke through it, but we never got that that back test of support. So if Bitcoin crashes all the way to 35K, this is a very nice zone to buy some Solana tokens. So $58.56, that would be your retest of previous all-time high. And I think that is possible in my opinion, because you broke up with such force. You never had the back test of support. You want that back test of support to confirm the uptrend, and then you're off, set to the races basically. So keep an eye on that. Just because I say it might happen doesn't mean it will happen, but it's just a probability. You may have a little wick to this area with a candle above, so you want to have your buy order set on this level, and because we potentially might have a bounce from there. But speaking of the support levels, we are losing our 1.272 on the Fib retracement. We're losing $138, and I did give you this support level at $127 in the last video, and your buy orders should have filled if you were looking to buy. And as you can see, you're in profit of, let's see, 20%, 15%, 10%, depends on where you bought. If you bought in from the support exactly, you could be in profit of 15%. Yeah, so that's not a bad trade. But right now we're printing a bear flag on the 4-hourly chart as well as the daily chart, so we'll jump into that a bit later. But we're still targeting our bull market and price target over here at $410 pretty much. That's still in play, and we're just looking to find support right now. Obviously the daily chart, you have the 55 EMA, so keep an eye on that. You want to have some buy orders on the 55 EMA. So currently that is somewhere at $118. So have the buy orders at the 55 EMA, but we're just going to jump into some indicators to give you a better idea of what can potentially happen. Okay, now taking a look at the weekly chart, you can see that we're very overextended from the 20 EMA on the chart, and that is a sign that tells me that we might end up coming back down to the golden ratio over here. So we do have our Fib retracement over here, and it's set, let me show you, it's set from this low in July to the very peak in September. Okay, and you want to keep an eye on this golden ratio, of this golden pocket at $90. This is actually very likely to happen. By the time we get there, the 20 EMA could have already creeped up to that area, and we might just bounce off this nice support level and then have that leg up. This is possible when Bitcoin is going to have a correction, because pretty much the sentiment in the market right now is that Bitcoin is going to briefly touch 35 to 37K and then have moved towards the upside. Below that, we do have the 0.5 sitting at $68.98. So that's your next support level. And yeah, like I said, the weekly bounce off the 20 EMA would be perfect. Okay, that would be one of the healthiest things we could do. On the Stochastic Rsi, you can see that we started rolling, and you want to enter when you're down here. So when the Stochastic Rsi is all the way here, that's when you want to be entering. That is pretty much the oversold, and that's pretty much the floor. So the MACD moving average has started curling down. As you can see, it started curling to the side. So hopefully we won't get the bearish cross. We'll just have a squeeze and something like that, where the moving average bounces off the signal line. Because as you can see, when we have a bearish cross, we tend to go down with the price and have a pullback. Now on the weekly, we are still overbought on the RSI, if you can believe that. So yeah, that's something that happened. So potentially if we have a pullback to $90, you have that bounce over here on the weekly, and then you move up for that last hoorah of the bull market, and you peak out at $400 to $500 on Solana. So look for this trend line on the RSI, the weekly RSI. This is where you potentially can, because this was your resistance, right? Then you went through it, and now you can have a back test of support over here. So that would be something to keep an eye on. Obviously, if we lose this support, you're perhaps coming back down to retest this. Or another thing that's possible is we have another support line just over here, as you can see. So we have touched this support line twice, just over here. Let me just get that perfectly for you. So yeah, as you can see, 2 bounces off of this support line. So 1 and 2. And we might have a third bounce. If we lose this support, we might come back down and get supported by this other trend line. So look for that. And now let's jump into the daily chart. Okay, so on the daily, we have started losing the 20 EMA. Right now, we're holding the 0.786 on the fib. If we get supported by the 55 EMA, that's great. That would be perfect. We'd be consolidating in between the EMAs and looking good for continuation. And you want to look for swing highs. So you do have a swing high over here, right? You do have a swing high over here. You can potentially come back to those swing highs. The 0.382 is sitting at $96. That would be a perfect place to enter Solana. $119 dollar cost average into these two levels over here, and the golden ratio as well. Okay, so this is the daily chart. Let's take a look at the RSI. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the RSI is probably going to hit this resistance level that we have. A lot of trend lines, I do apologize, it's from the weekly chart. They get mixed up with the daily ones, but you do have this strong resistance line over here. As you can see, you had multiple bounces. So when you're going to be looking for selling, there we go, another bounce here and another bounce here. When you're going to be looking for selling, you could just wait until you come up, break this resistance, and hit your head on this resistance level, okay? You can sell half of your position there, and once you get overbought, you can sell half of your position in the overbought on the daily chart. That's something that you can potentially look at. But right now on the daily chart, we're sitting in the middle, really doing nothing. We can get suppressed down by this support line. Should get the support lines fixed in a bit better on the daily chart. But yeah, so far we're looking okay on the daily chart. We do have the bearish cross on the MACD. And yeah, we're getting pretty overextended on the bearish cross. As you can see, when you have that bullish cross, you see the appreciation that comes with it, and then you get the bearish cross inevitably. And now you're looking to get below the histogram, which would be bearish short term. But I think obviously all of us are expecting for another bull market peak in December to February. On the Stochastic Rsi, however, it is a very good place to enter right now if you're looking to trade the daily chart, because we are in the oversold on the Stochastic Rsi. So you buy here and you sell up top over here. That's the strategy. Once you're up top there, you're overbought. And let's look at the 4-hourly chart. Okay, yeah, you can see that you're in this bearish cross. So typically what happens is you get hit by this resistance, you can sell over there, and you buy back in at this support. So if you want to buy back in and do these trades, these quick trades, then you potentially can just sell this resistance and buy this support, okay? Because you've touched this support multiple times, and I should actually fix up the trend line a bit better, to be honest with you. I think this would be the more appropriate way of doing it, because you do have multiple touches over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a better bear flag for you guys. And yeah, sell this resistance, buy this support, because you can see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. Terrible drawings. I do apologize, but yeah, and you're just looking to find support, bounce off that support. So yeah, look for the $90 price range. That's where I would say most likely we're going to end up if we do have a Bitcoin pullback. Obviously, we might not have it, or we may enter the bear market tomorrow. Nobody knows, guys, but I would say we're not likely to enter a bear market anytime soon, at least not in the next couple of months. That's it for me. Make sure to check out the Discord server, because I am posting a lot of TA in the Discord server as well. If you have any suggestions, you can join the Discord server and just type in your project that you want me to take a look at, and I will give you a quick TA, as you can see. And we do have a main chat here as well. We do have the news section as well. So we're just getting people in here and just getting started. So make sure to join in and start the conversation. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.